Hello and welcome to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's go! Starting off with a D12 for restriction. And that's 3 specific cuisine. And we're gonna roll a D10 to see which cuisine we have to cook. And that's 6 for Greek. And now a D10 for protein. That's 4 for tofu. And a D8 for carb. That's 5 for quinoa, everything's pretty normal so far. And a D20 for seasoning. That's 17 Cajun, I'm pretty sure a Cajun Greek fusion could work here. And 2 D20 for produce. That's a 6 corn and 8 kale. All right, so we got some sweetness and some bitterness, got something going on here. Last but not least, the D100 Wild Magic Roll. And that's a 30 for wasabi. Wow, we got wasabi peas last time and now just regular wasabi. So today we gotta make a Greek dish with tofu, quinoa, Cajun seasoning, corn, kale, and wasabi. Let's get cooking. So I think the easiest route here would be to just make like a Greek style quinoa bowl, but I'm gonna opt to go for a gyro instead. And the reason is we kind of just did fried rice, so I wanna switch it up a little bit, do something different, you know? The quinoa I'm gonna flavor with this Cajun seasoning from Comic Spices, who I've mentioned before, sent these to me, so thank you again. You can find them at @comic_spices on Instagram. Now the tofu, I got a lot of suggestions in the past about how to do this, so I decided to freeze it first after pressing it, and then marinate it in some soy sauce and some of this Cajun blend, some cumin spices to kind of give it that gyro meat flavoring. And actually this worked out really well. It turned out very meaty compared to before, so thank you guys for the suggestions. I did opt for baby kale here instead of mature. You could use mature, you would just probably want to saute it with the corn and some spices to improve the flavor of it. All right, looks pretty tasty. All right, looks good, smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Bon appetit. It's definitely got all the flavors of a gyro, and I think it's mostly the tzatziki sauce, which by the way works really well with the wasabi. I'll also say that's probably some of the best tofu that I've had on this series so far. So thank you guys for suggestions on that one. But if I'm being honest about the dish as a whole, it kind of just makes me want an actual gyro. Like the corn just doesn't do a whole lot to the dish. The quinoa is nice, but it does feel a little bit extra. It's kind of like the corn, it just doesn't feel like it fits anywhere. All right, I'm gonna give this one a 6.9 out of 10. I'm gonna call it the Mimic Gyro. Overall, good flavors in the dish. I think the tzatziki sauce with the wasabi definitely worked out pretty well, but I think there's definite improvements you can make on this dish. The corn and quinoa definitely didn't need to be there, and I kind of just felt like I really wanted a regular gyro. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and follow, and I'll see you next time.